Hi again, another update. This vinyl and CDs. So let's just get going. A couple of singles. The first one is a fun one. It was very cheap and it has some exclusive songs on it. And it actually sounds pretty good. It's a flexi disc from the Kerrang magazine. This has Harlow, Day by Day, and Kill City Dragons. It's called Devil's Calling. Not on any of their albums, and some really cool songs. I know you can find the Harlow on YouTube. It's a great song. It could have been on the album, so pretty cool. And the other one, another one of those Swedish singles I also had in the last. This is a new one, Pelle. Yeah, melodic rock, just fun to have because it was only released on single. The first vinyl, Hardcore Superstar. This is re-release on Diabolic Mic Records, and it's on black vinyl. You can also get the green vinyl, but it was sold out. So, but I got the black vinyl. It's limited to 500 copies. Next up, a band that had the drummer or have the drummer from The Gods in the band, Carl Kennedy. And this is St. James Resurgence. This is a collection of their old demos from the early 90s. There's also a CD version that have 5 extra songs, and this is on red vinyl. But great melodic hard rock from the early 90s, and okay production for demos. This was released in 2016. Limited to 100 on red vinyl. Next up, Roulette Now, Swedish melodic rock. This is really good. Really good. Swedish melodic rock album. I ordered this in January and it was sent late February, and I never got it. So I talked to the label and they sent me a new one, and I finally got it. The problem is, this is the black vinyl version, and I ordered the white vinyl version. Luckily enough, they were nice to they're gonna send me a new copy. So now I have the black and the white vinyl version. That's hard for a Dane to say. Next up, another vinyl, the new by Mirror, Shahili. Not opened yet because it's got damage in the shipping, and they're gonna send me a new one. So I'm not gonna open this. I can always sell it sealed cheap. So, but this is really good proggy power metal with the oriental leanings. They call it desert metal. They're from Tunisia, and they have all the influences from that area. It's really, really good. And I love this band. I have the last couple of albums has been really, really good. I've seen them live, opening for Symphony X, and they were even better than Symphony X. Really, really good. Look them up on YouTube if you want. Then some CDs. What's playing in the background? This is a Dutch band, Scam Lewis, Heading for the Dream. And this is from 1992. Funky hard rock, if you like Living Colour, Total Eclipse, that kind of funky hard rock. Check them out, really, really good. I like those albums. And also their second album, No Pain, No Gain. You can really see it as the 90s. 1993, also great. Here they made a cover of People Are People from Depeche Mode. But good, funky hard rock. Next up, this is a re-release. This was recorded in the mid-80s and was released on CD in 1997. It was never released back then. And now it's been re-released with a second CD with bonus tracks. It's Under Fire. And 2 CD version. Great melodic rock from mid-80s. Really good. Another couple of re-releases. I have this on vinyl, but there's some bonus tracks on one of them, and I just had to get them. It's Shout, It Won't Be Long. It has 4 bonus tracks, some demos, and In Your Face. Great Christian hair metal, great melodies. If you like hair glam metal, you'll probably know them. So, next up, melodic rock from 1996, Tower City, A Little Bit of Fire. Really has the sound of the 80s, but released in 1996. I think it was recorded around the mid-90s also. Really good songs like Little Bit of Fire, it's really good. Surrender, yeah, some really cool songs on this. And another re-release. This was released on cassette in 1990. Some Christian, I think they're Christian metal, hard rock. I don't care. Sion Night. Hard rock from 1990, only released on cassette and now released on CD. Really cool, good production for indie release, and yeah, some cool songs, a good album. Next up, this a little bit of promo work from this band. They released their EP digital and said they were pressed a couple of CDs also. I said, oh, okay, cool. And then they wrote me, we're gonna send you a CD. There's a Swedish melodic rock band, Soblivion, Heart and Soul. Cool Swedish melodic rock, AOR, and pretty cool promo CD. Next up, another re-release. I love those re-releases. This was released in 2013 and goes for big money now. So they re-released it with a couple of extra songs on it. The singer or the artist died 2 or 3 years ago. But this is a really good melodic rock album. David A. Saylor, Kiss of Judas, 2. The original was called Kiss of Judas, so. But great melodic rock. Just look up the first song, Kiss of Judas. Also, If Only is also a really, really good song. Some really cool and amazing voice. So sad that he died too early. David A. Saylor. Check him out. This is another re-release. This is a brand new release, a Danish band. I'd never heard of this band, but they're number 1 in Japan right now on the single charts. And a Facebook friend of mine, posted a song from them and said, "This is cool," and I really liked it. It's a bit different than the other things I usually listen to, but there's just something about it. Something about the melodies, but still in your face, heavy rock guitars, but a modern production. It's a Danish band called Hero, and the album is called Humanic. This has bonus tracks because it's Japanese pressing. I had to get the Japanese pressing because it has the EP also. But really, really good rock with an amazing production and great pop melodies, but still heavy. I haven't heard this combination before. It reminds me of a heavier Muse with more pop melodies. Yeah, but really, really good. The song Dangerous, I really like that song. It's a really, really cool song. So check them out. Next up, this is a compilation. I found it cheap online. It's from a Canadian magazine called Meat, and this is Raw 3. I think I found it for €5 or something like that. But it has some unknown bands on it. There's some hard rock metal bands from Canada. There's some funky hard rock. There's some heavy metal, glam metal. A little bit of everything that you haven't heard anywhere else. Maybe if they have a demo, you've heard it. But I think it was cool, and to have it on CD with great sound instead of the demo cassette, I think it was pretty cool. And you can hear what bands that didn't make it back then. But it's pretty cool, and some cool songs on it. I'm also waiting on number 1 that I found also. It was a little more expensive, but still within my price range. So this is another re-release. Winter Cat, The Struggle. I ordered it. I actually haven't heard it yet, but it should be the hard rock from '97, I think so. I can't see it here. But it was never released on CD, but now it is. It should be really cool, so I'm looking forward to listen to it. But Winter Cat, The Struggle. And the last one, US hard rock, Apostles from 1992. Also really cheap. I haven't listened to it yet, so I just bought it because it looked cool, and I read something about it being okay, so long live the music nerd. Yeah, so that's it for me. See you later, and let's see some comments. Bye.